anything you do in life is about commitment. It's about planning. It's about believing in yourself.
My first video on this channel was uploaded August 16th, 2012. And since then, I've grown a lot. Not only as a content creator, but also just as a person. It wasn't until I was about 20 years old that I realized basketball wasn't my sole purpose in life. A coworker once asked me, "What is it that frees your mind from concern? How will I serve the world? What can my talents provide for the world?" For so long, I didn't really have an answer to that. But once I felt confident with my answers to those same questions, that's when I started not only seeing, but feeling success. I used to hide behind fear. I was just so desperate to be accepted in this world, I didn't know who I was. I was doing things that I necessarily didn't want to do, but that's what you have to do to be accepted. I feel like a lot of my choices in the past was fear disguised as practicality, mediocrity, just to be accepted. What I really wanted in life seemed impossible, out of reach, ridiculous to expect. This idea of being practical is what separates most people from being great. Don't let other people set expectations of yourself. If you're unsure of who you are, chances are your dreams, goals will never become a reality. Trust in yourself. The world is changing. YouTube is changing. And if you're not changing along with it, you're probably going to be left behind. It's up to you to find meaning in your work. That goes for anything, not just YouTube. It's crazy to think how much my life has changed, all from hitting a red button. When I hit that red button, I can be whoever I want to be. When I hit that red button, my concerns before that moment disappear. When I hit that red button, I feel alive. Now, as corny and depressing as that sounds, it's true. And it's crazy because the people closest to you will be the first to try and talk you out of your vision, your excitement for whatever it is you want to do. That's your vision, but they don't see what you see. It's impossible. Every day I walked outside, at least one person would try to encourage me to follow a dream that I never had. I felt trapped. I was scared. I was scared to take risks. I was scared of failing. And it wasn't until I failed, I really failed at something I promised my dad, that's when I feel like I arrived. 2 years ago, my dad and I made a contract saying if I didn't hit 1 million subs in 1 year, I would have to go back to school. This is when I decided to drop out in March 2015. That was the scariest moment of my life. And in that year, I failed. I failed the agreement. I don't even think I hit 500,000. I had to make a choice. Do I go against my word, or do I put my dreams to a side just to meet my family's standards? Do what they want me to do? I said no. I made the choice to go against my dad's word. My word. It hurt me to do that. And since that moment, I worked even harder. I've worked too hard, come too far to just quit, just go do something else. Exactly 3 years ago, May 27th, 2014, I was at 57,000 subscribers. And on May 27th, 2017, I did it.
Oh my god, stop playing with my emotions. Oh my god. Yo. Oh shit. Oh my god, dude. 1 fucking mil. Oh shit. Oh no. It's fucking late. Bro. 1 milli, guys. I didn't write a speech or anything for this. It's just
Straight from the heart, dog. I thought my whole life, like, I was destined to be this extraordinary basketball player, professional basketball player. I mean, you look at me and you think, like, basketball. You know, my whole life, like, that's what I worked towards, you know what I mean? My whole life, up until about 4 years ago, I thought that's what I was here to do, you know, and that's what I was meant to do. And you guys are gonna probably think, like, yeah, that's what you're meant to do, nigga. You 6'10", what the fuck? Why are you not in the league? Blah, blah, blah. And, like, in my head, like, I would tell myself that. I feel like the people around me, you know, even society would tell me that I'm supposed to be doing this thing here. My parents would tell me, you're supposed to be doing this. You need to do it this way. I was depressed, dude. I was lost. I didn't know where my direction was going. And then I found this platform that just made me forget about all that shit. You know, for so long, I couldn't look at a basketball because I thought, like, I was just like a waste. I was a waste of space. And I told myself that I'm not a waste. And I kept working. Cause I love proving niggas wrong. I proved my family wrong. I proved my, like, some friends wrong. And now I'm here, man. Like, I try to tell these niggas, I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna do this. I don't care if it kills me. I'm gonna do this. It's already done. And it's done. So now when niggas say, oh, you 6'10" for nothing. Am I 6'10" for nothing? Like, now I feel like I'm something. It's just crazy to me. I feel it now. I feel it. I haven't felt this good ever. I haven't felt this complete ever. I haven't felt like something ever. And now I finally do. That's why for so long, like, when I started this YouTube shit, I didn't want to be known as a basketball player. I hated basketball. Like, I wanted to be something more than that. I can do basketball. I'm a great basketball player. I get that. But I wanted to prove to people that I'm more than that. And I feel like accomplishing this goal, I have credibility to show that. I show for it. I don't just talk. I don't just talk, man. I show through my actions, through my work ethic, and through my craft. I'm a prime example of hard work paying off. I'm not supposed to be at a mill, but I made it happen. I did things to make it happen. I took risks. I came out here, I moved to Cali with no money, and it was the best decision of my life. And I have so many people to thank that the list is too long. I stopped listening to people. I started doing my own thing. People have no idea. They have no idea. They just look at me through a screen and they just judge me. It's so easy to judge somebody just watching them 10 minutes a day, you know, or, you know, 3 hours, 4 hours, however how long niggas stream on Twitch. It's so easy to judge people, but you don't know what goes on behind the camera, you know, the effort, the work. I was taking out loans from my parents just to knock on a door, not put my foot through a door, knock on a door. That's how bad I wanted it. I never wanted it that bad on the court. Like, coaches would tell me, I have this gift, but I don't have the passion. And if I had the passion, who knows where the fuck I'd be. But that's not where I want to be. Backtracking to, like, VidCon and all this shit, like, I would go there with no money. I had a vision, and I would talk to the, you know, the big heads, the big YouTubers, and try to take pieces, you know, year by year, just making small goals, month by month. I have this journal. I had this journal, man. I would always write down what I wanted to accomplish, and then under that, I would say, how can I accomplish that? I feel like I'm the type of dude that I gotta do little things to make big things happen. I just want to thank you guys for just everything. I feel like I'm just one of those people that don't really say thank you too much, and it comes I come off as really arrogant and conceited sometimes. And just know that that's just a persona for entertainment. But deep down, like, I really do appreciate you guys, and I try not to take you guys for granted. And I show my appreciation through my work, and, you know, with the work I put in behind closed doors and off camera, that's my appreciation. And all I ask from you guys is to support me. Just watch it, share it, like it. Give me constructive criticism or hate, whatever you got to do. Whatever helps you sleep at night. It's just crazy, man. Like, 1 million people. 1 million.
When you started, I thought it was therapeutic, thing to give you an escape. And when basketball went away, I just thought it was a good avenue for you. But when you decided that, well, I'm going to put school on hold, and I thought you were a little nuts. I mean, like, what the hell is this kid lost his mind? But at the same time, I remember when I told my parents I'm going to go play basketball and for college, they didn't understand. They thought I was a little nuts. That isn't it just like a game? I mean, you're going to give up your going to a university to go play a game. I felt, hey, you and your sister, if you can sell me on why, what is your vision? What is your long-term plan? If you can sell me on it, and you were able to sell me on the idea that this is what you wanted to do. Remember the contract. I wanted to ensure, just like basketball, I don't care what it is you do, but be committed. I felt for the first time it was something you committed yourself to. So, I didn't understand it, but anything you do in life is about commitment. It's about planning. It's about believing in yourself. I made you guys play sport not because I wanted to see you become an NBA player. Sports is about commitment. And I saw that this is something, and it's also about passion. I knew a long time ago that, you played basketball because you were tall and you've been playing. It's not something, your passion didn't lie in basketball, but I saw a different side to you in YouTube. What was the contract? You said if you didn't hit $1 million, when? In 18 months or less than 2 years, you would go back to school. I knew it would be a difficult road just because. For a while there, I just felt, because you were working too hard, because I was even afraid that your health would be an issue. You should be enjoying life at that age, not trying, working, locking yourself up in the room. But, hey, you were trying to prove something to me. You proved it. You didn't have to. I don't need you to. Your passion speaks louder than any action or anything you've done. I'm proud of you. I'm always proud of you. I read comments, you're changing people's lives, whether you know it or not. Hitting 1 million, at one point I didn't think it would happen. I thought you probably would have given up before you got to 1 million. So I'm super impressed, super impressed, and super excited for you. Because, look, it shows dedication, it shows commitment. Even more commitment than finishing school or getting a degree. Getting a degree is commitment. It is not because you got a degree, you're smart or you're this, you're that. It just shows that you started something and you finished something. I know you're not done yet with YouTube, but it's a milestone, and it's an incredible milestone. It's almost like having a first degree. It's not the end. It's not the end all be all. It's just a milestone. But what it does show is that you committed to something and you had a goal. You've hit a goal. Every time you commit yourself to something, there's something inside of you that says, there's that doubt, that's always creeps up when things get tough, when you're sick, when, you're in the hospital, something is happening, you have anxiety. But again, I'm incredibly proud, because at some point there are times even I was hoping that you were working too hard, maybe you should just give it up. Not because I didn't believe, it's just, I think he was just going to cost you too much, health-wise. I'm just nothing but a proud father, and I wish you continued and happy success in everything you set your mind to. Hard work always pays off, and I think this is an example of where hard work and basically perseverance have paid off incredibly. Imagine all the people you came into this business with. Some of them have gone by the wayside. They, either stopped or thought they need to go do something else. I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that. Or, you just got to be committed. As you've been writing out goals, continue to it's a process, it's a stage. Continue to do that. I'm incredibly proud. I see you sometimes, even for what I do now. I'm an MD of a company. I still learn stuff from people, and I learn stuff from you. Never think, oh, you're too old to learn. Just like playing basketball. You like the way somebody is shooting. You like the way they crossover. You add that to your bag of tricks. Same thing with work. I mean, you like the way somebody puts their notes together, lays out a project. Those are things you have to learn, but hard work. There is no substitute for hard work, and you've worked hard. Continue. I'm very proud.